I'm Esther Smith with Grassroots Physical Therapy, and we've developed a really simple, safe, and effective way to warm up for a hangboard session without using much equipment at all, and it gets your whole body warmed up from your core to your shoulders. You want your pull muscles warmed up, your press muscles, and the muscles all the way through the forearm out to the fingers. The first exercise is the classic flick exercise. It does a really good job of heating up the forearms and pulling blood out to the fingers. Start in the front position, side, 5 to 10 each position, overhead, hang right position, and just cycle through that 3 to 5 more times. Next exercise is going to just require a couple light weights. These are 2.5 pound plates. You can use soup cans or water bottles or band. And we're going to do 3 different arm sequences to warm up the shoulders and the core. The first one is this Scarecrow Sequence, coming up into abduction, external rotation, overhead press, and out through a snow angel. The second sequence is to do the I's, T's, and Y's. Start in your I raise, Y, and T. Third sequence is a high row. So you're going to go high row, external rotation, arms out into a high V, and then lower through the V. Third exercise is to take some sort of wand, broomstick, or PVC pipe and do some shoulder dislocates. So very, very wide grip to begin with, and just take an inventory of what your shoulders are able to do first thing. Going in front of you all the way to your waist and behind you. And then also just taking the wand overhead and getting used to the hang right position overhead, breaking the bar or making the bar kind of turn into a frowny face imaginarily. That engages the shoulders. From that position, taking some side bends. Next exercise is going to warm up the fingers and the wrists and the forearms. I really love this one. So you just need a length of band that you can hold at the halfway point and create a little choke. Going to go through a little stretch and then curl in, keeping the resistance equal as you go. Stretch and curl. And then the opposite, take your fingers and go into a full Spider-Man extension, all the way from the core through the shoulder, out into the fingers, and through the wrist. Both sides, repeat several times until you're warm. So after those exercises, you should be ready to start to play on the board, and we'll still be warming up. So we're going to do some pull-ups on the jugs and some knees to chest to get our core going. So first, get your good hang position established and pull up through the core. I like to do about 5, and then just go into some knees to elbow or knees to chest. Cycle through that 3 to 5 times. So before we begin our high intensity portion of the hangboard workout, we're going to do one more warm up that involves some hangs on jugs to begin with. And we're going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 5 times in a go. And you can choose to do that a couple sets, and you can also choose to reduce edge size as you go. So as a physical therapist, I use hangboarding myself to train, and I also use it for my clients to train, but also to rehab injury. So hangboarding doesn't have to be thought of as a tool to create injury. In fact, it can be a tool to really layer in mindful, simple, well-executed positioning so that our position on the hangboard begins to reflect itself outside when we're climbing. That keeps us out of injury, and it keeps us moving really strong on the wall.